morning. I swear a lot.
Hello friends, and welcome back to 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim. It's been a sec, but we're back. And I've been looking through the characters, and we're getting pretty close-ish to the point where we'll have to continue destruction in order to see more of the story. So soon there will be a mild tone shift as we go from personal melodrama to massive robot battles in the middle of the city. But until then, I like to see what's going on with Mura, because he's a good lad. He's in a very awkward position at the Karabe house, and I'm sure he will navigate it with grace and aplomb. Of course. I would expect nothing less. May 1985, clear skies. Not a specific day, though. Monitoring the Sentinel from the river. From the river. Is the sunset even real, though? Is there actually a sun above this planet? Is it all simulated? Who knows? It's probably just a big secret. The irony is that they're not American weapons, they're Japanese weapons. Secret Sentinel building, yes, very secret. God forbid anyone go over there and just pop their head under the fucking tarp. You could, I wouldn't recommend it though. Maybe you did. That's always the thing with some kind of big piece of machinery, right? It's like, sure, it would definitely be structurally sound, but what's to be said of like the electronics within? One hard knock could just knock something out of place and then suddenly the fucking thing stops working. Obviously the example I'm presenting there is kind of hyperbolous and is a bit of an extreme, but we see that with machinery in the modern day all the fucking time. Shit just breaks for no apparent reason. That thing was in a big battle and took many hits and then teleported to another sector. Not hard to fathom the possibility that some aspect of it might be busted. You'll walk back to 1945. Genius. Maybe. Sure, why not? Is it within 30 kilometers? Because if not, you're out of luck. Of course it would be, because it existed in 1945 as well. And that place is only 30 kilometers long as well, I assume. Focus! Focus, Mura! But right now, we have to save 1945. When you're dealing with time travel, though, I know it's not real time travel, but I'm looking at this from his perspective, where he believes it is time travel. When you're dealing with time travel, urgency's not really a factor as such. Still, better done sooner rather than later, hey? They built a playground on top of the factory. Sure. Well, that's gonna be awkward for multiple reasons. What business do you have? And of course, Muramura knows. That's not entirely true. It's never a good look to be approaching small children in a weird way. That's rough, buddy. Are we gonna now try and track her down? Yeah, it's pretty hard to find regardless which way it turned out.
どうなったのか皆目わからない。この世界のどこかに生き延びているのか、それとも千尋、兄ちゃんは必ず戻るぞ。
Chihiro's gone, dude.
日本史の教科書には戦争の終結は真実なら3ヶ月後に日本は負ける。
True, true, true. So you're gonna have to go to America and just fucking one-man army that shit in the Sentinel?
ともかく夏野さんに話を聞こう。彼女は何かを知っている。
Maybe? Probably not about this though, but more than you do. It's an idea. It could work. Visiting my alma mater in what?
Sakura 高等学校。
Is it just me, or is the presentation on Mura's chapter a little different to everyone else's?
母校の面影は全くないな。
I imagine so. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk in, fuck it. I defended this country, I can do what I want.
残ってるじゃないか。建増しされてはいるが、見覚えのある校舎だ。
You wanna go in there and watch Hijiyama awkwardly flirt again?
ここに校舎ということは、あっちが芋畑のあった場所か。敷地が広くなっているな。校舎には入れないかな。
I don't know, it's a school, not a fucking military base. I'm sure you'll find a way. It really concerns me how not surveyed these grounds are.
誰もいないな。
So many people just walk in.
この校舎は使われていないのか。
Suppose not.
まあ新しかった校舎が床板はきしみ、柱は傷だらけ。40年の歳月か。
Must have been. That must be weird to see something that was brand new in your time and is now decrepit. Did you actually see that? Are you actually losing it?
ここで高俊さんを待って玉尾さんたちに見送られた。まるであれは夢だったかのような不思議な気分だ。
It was also all not that long ago, I don't think. Well, it might have been about 6 months, give or take.
いや、今は感傷に浸っている時ではないな。
Kinda hard not to, though. All things considered. I guess we're done here. Lovely. Good stuff. This was a good expenditure of time. Not to mention the fact that, Dr. Space could have left in the time you were in there. You know, no big deal or anything.
めぐみさん、いただいたお弁当。
How nice.
楓川の包みで食べました。
That sounds nice as well.
肉団子入りのお弁当なんて豪勢で驚きました。
Very luxurious.
普通のミートボールよ。
Meatball.
大げさね。こんなところで何してるの？
You know, just hanging out outside this school. It's a good look. It isn't.
もしかして誰か待ってるの？
Maybe. Are you familiar with Dr. Space?
夏野さんを訪ねてきたのですが、めぐみさんはご存知ありませんか？
南さんなら部活だと思う。
Makes sense.
陸上部の部室はあっち。
She's in the track room with her strange alarm clock.
見てこようか？
いえ、大丈夫です。
No, I'll just barge in. That won't go wrong.
そうだ。今晩の夕飯だけど、この間好評だったハンバーグにするつもり。
Yeah, because Mira's grateful, and because you didn't invade his house, he actually invaded the house himself against his will. Because, you know, Dr. Space actually sent him to invade the house.
あの大きな肉団子ですか
That giant ball of meat!
ジローも好物だし。
Hemborger. Did he call it Hemborger?
だからあんまり遅くならないで。
Make sure to be home in time for Hemborger. I love this because I think it was in Hijiyama's chapter as well, where they have a thought process about something that they don't know, and therefore they spell it incorrectly because it's a word they've never fucking heard before. Like for him, I think it was inelocitus or something, and for Mura, it's fucking hamburger. Hemborger.
ハンバーグなる肉団子
Hamburger.
あれほどうまいもの食べたことがない
Goddamn.
いいか食い物に惑わされている場合ではないぞ
Hamburgers can wait. I have to go commit a social faux pas. Here we
夏野さん
go.
は向こうだな
You don't actually know that for sure. That was just Yakushiji's assumption. That girl's staring at you like, wow, you don't go here. What the fuck are you
みんな
doing?
チラチラとこちらを伺ってる
Yeah, they would.
夏野さんを見つけたはいいがいささか気まずいな
The hat. I appreciate you wear the hat because of the scar on your forehead, but the hat probably draws more attention.
ちょっと君。
You choose this moment? Nah. I could hitman it, just pull my hat down and walk away. No, we have to have this conversation.
さっきからずっといるけど。
Yep, you've been standing there for a whole 2 minutes. Very suspicious.
何か用なの？
You know.
南夏野さんを待っています
南？
Yeah.
どういう関係？
None of your business?
年いくつ？
That is a relevant question, to be fair.
学帽かぶってるし、中学生？
いえその
もう。
He may have gotten into a little trouble.
詮索しないでください先輩。
夏野さん
行こ
See you, fools.
う。ごめん、着替え時間かかった。
待つと言ったのは自分です皆さん運動する際足を出したあの格好なんですね
What a world. The future is crazy.
驚きました
Very fascinating, I'm sure.
それにしても突然学校まで来て
True. He doesn't have a lot to do at the moment.
どうしたの？
I can't even remember why we came here. Something about time travel?
夏野さんは昭和20年で見たあなたがなぜここにいるのですか
Yeah.
自分がこの時代に来てしまった理由も
You know more than I do at this point.
知っているのではありませんかお願いだ知っているなら
それはその
So let me tell you about aliens.
なんというか
Should you show him the little robots? That might be him, unclear.
ここじゃちょっと話せないよ。
Yeah, let's move 2 steps to the left. Now we can talk about it.
私たちが使っていた木造校舎には誰もいませんでしたよ
旧校舎って入れるの？
How the fuck would I know?
空いていました
じゃあそこで話すよ。行きましょう。
Okay, fair enough.
鍵かかってないんだ。
Yeah, I thought there'd be more security in this place than none at all, and I don't mean this building, I mean the entire fucking school.
ここならいいかな。
Are you sure? Now tell me what you know.
三浦君、秘密守れる？
I have no idea, can he?
はい
じゃあ秘密
Okay.
教えてあげる。驚かないでね。
Do not freak out.
彼は BJ 未来から来た宇宙人なの
BJ. He's an alien. Considering all the outlandish shit he's experienced from the perspective of someone 40 years in the past, this is probably not too crazy for him. I mean, it is, but it's not any more crazy than everything else from his perspective, so he'd probably be able to handle this pretty well.
BJ は乗ってきたロボットを探してる。私はそのお手伝いをしてるの。
Yeah.
ロボット
Robo.
騎兵といえばわかるでしょ
It does, in fact.
1945年にあった騎兵は BJ の仲間の宇宙人のものなの。ロボットはいくつかあって
There's quite a few, actually.
彼女はなぜ騎兵のことを
I think she just told you it was because of the alien.
それに宇宙人が作ったものだと
Yeah, the aliens.
日本で極秘裏に作られた秘密兵器だぞ
It is not. Well, actually, technically, he's actually right, and it is. It's the funny thing, because obviously there are no aliens. The funny thing is, he's right. It is a top secret military weapon created by Japan, or at the very least, it's a military weapon created by Japan, just like the Deimos of construction equipment made by Japan. But from the current perspective, it'd be like, no, 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 it's a fucking robot made by aliens. And then the actual perspective is, no, 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 it's a top secret military weapon created by Japan, just not in 1945. And no one knows what the fuck they're doing.
あなたも体験したように
But I will anyway.
時間の移動もできるすっごいロボットなの。
Yeah, except actually, no. Isn't it fucking weird to be able to... Bearing in mind, I'm not replaying the game. This is my first playthrough. But it's weird to have that experience of seeing the characters talk and go, that's wrong. Or it might be, as far as I currently know. There is no time travel, Mura. Everything is a lot more simple and way more complicated than you think. What about BJ?
あなたが BJ と呼ぶ
This weird fusion of buzzing insect and flying bird.
これですが
I imagine you do.
敷島の技術者から聞いた話では
Ah.
探査装置の一種です
Yeah, it's true. He was made by Shikishima.
その人たちが宇宙人のテクノロジーを
It's not alien technology.
軍事利用しようとしてるんだわ。
Yeah, but, you know, a scout thing probably wouldn't have weapons. I mean, it could, but it wouldn't necessarily have weapons. It doesn't have to have guns strapped to it to be military tech.
しかし
You haven't been introduced.
装置なら喋る必要ないじゃない。ちょっと三浦君。これは彼らの宇宙服なの。
How would it be his spacesuit? Look at BJ and then answer how that is a spacesuit. Look how small the connecting joints are. What kind of living thing would fit in there? Especially the fact that he could turn into a box. Look at his legs.
失礼になっちゃうでしょ。
I mean, you've got me there, assuming that was the case and it isn't, but benefit of the doubt, she would have me there, to be fair.
きっと服の中は頭脳だけなんだよ。
Okay, she has actually thought about it. Fair enough. I'll give her 100% credit. Fair enough. She's wrong, but once again, benefit of the doubt standpoint, that is a logical assessment. Then again, to be fair, Mira, what does it matter to you whether this is an alien robot or a Shikishima scout unit? Then again, should she live in denial? I don't think so. She finds out eventually anyway, but, you know.
何のために騎兵を探している
Why'd you want it?
狙いは何だ
What are you planning?
真実
The truth.
昭和20年だろ
That might not be true. Haha.
私の記録
Yeah, yeah. Everything you thought you lived and did was wrong.
何よ、見せて。
This will be enlightening. Do it.
その記録とやらが本当にあるなら見せてみろ
Please.
教授
Ah.
個人衛星に切り替えました
Haha.
高宮教授
Professor Takamiya? I'm not saying she's incapable, it's just funny to think of Takamiya as a scientist.
聞こえますか
Or a lecturer. You know what I mean, a professor.
これは
三浦君？
高宮教授
She still looks like she could kick your head in. So, yeah.
つながった。ありがとう、三浦君。
あれ、もしかして
Crazy.
ゆきちゃん？
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah, that must be especially weird.
シャトルはどうでした
おかげで席が取れたわ。おそらくこれが最後のシャトルね。明日にはここも飲まれる。
Indeed.
もうそこまで前線が
被害拡大は加速してる。夏野は無事に脱出できた。
セクター4には5時間前に
Ah.
そこにいるのね。三浦君と夏野の交際。
Hmm?
私はまだ認めてないけ
I
どな。
never approved your relationship. It did not get the Yuki-chan seal of approval. You eloped.
お母さん。
Wait. Actually?
出てきた。
So, Yuki's actually your mother. On Earth. Obviously here you're the same age. Man, the assumptions I made earlier sure were in... what bad taste is... not bad taste, just awkward. But it also explains why they do have such a connection, because there'd be that natural... at least built into their memories, like, you are a person who is very important. Like, Yuki would be like, I need to look after you and I don't know why, but I just know that I do. And by the same token, Natsuno would be like, you are a protective figure. I don't know why, you just are.
冗談よ。もう口も聞いてくれないのかと思った。そんなことは南家のことであなたを苦しめたのは謝るわ。
And who is your father? This is something I'd like to know. I swear to God, if it's Gooch, that would be really funny. The hair is not dissimilar when you look at Natsuno from the future.
私は別れたあの人によく思われてないから。
Damn.
私はお母さんと一緒がいい。
Plus, would it be Gooch or would it be Ida? Who knows?
わかってる。私もよ、なっちゃん。
Nat-chan.
ゆきちゃんがお母さん？
すみません高宮教授
I'm sorry to break this up, but the audience is getting too confused.
そろそろシャトルの時間が
14時間後にセクター3で。
10区画の発着場で待機しています
頼みます。
Nice.
被害が広がってる地上の壊滅は時間の問題か
どうなってんの？
So I assume Earth had sectors as well, perhaps? Like, they're not actually talking about the sectors that we've been going through, but Earth perhaps had its own sectors. Like, it might even have been a thing where they're like, oh yeah, we make these little... not literally time pockets, but these little sectors set in specific time zones for people to live in. Possibly just because they want to, I don't know. There's a lot more to find out on that front. At least we have some context for this. Could have just as easily not have.
騎兵を作ったのが誰だろうと関係ない祖国を救うために必要なのだ
Your country's gone, dude.
だがどうしたらいい
I mean that both in the Sector 1945 sense, and also the fact that Earth is fucking gone.
回路の自動修復は終わったはずだがなぜか再起動できない
How very strange. What do you make of this, BJ? More logs! I'd like more answers!
教えてくれこれはいつの記録なんだ
And I really desperately want him to follow up with X amount of years ago. And have Mira be like, what?
おかしいじゃない。なんで未来で？ ユキちゃんが私のお母さんに？
She's your future space mother. That would have been a proper hilarious twist if I'd come here earlier, because that would have made no fucking sense to me at all. Though I wonder if I could have come here before it would have made sense and had it be completely and utterly ridiculous. Where do we come from? What a fucking question. Alright, well, moving on to the next one. Keep this train rolling. May 1985, clear skies. Monitoring the Sentinel from the river. River. Oh, words are hard today. I'm tired. Luckily, we've gotten all your answers straightened out and cleared up, and you have no more worries or concerns. Especially not about Hemborger.
Hemborger なる肉団子
Hemborger.
あれほどうまいもの
Hemborger.
食べたことがないいいか食い物に
Hemborger. Did you go home in time to eat the Hemborger?
彼女はこの他にも騎兵があると言っていたがそれで言い聞きしていたのだろうかそれとも他に移動手段が
Yeah, there's the gates. You could use a gate to go back to 1945.
やはり夏野さんが鍵だ
That's one way to put it. I think she's currently the selected commander of the Deimos forces.
彼女はまだ学校だろうか
Sure. I assume we're not just going to replay the same thing again. I wonder if Mura is actually taking more of a protagonist role, as it were, than Juro is in the grand scheme of things. Are you going to see her talking to Fluffy?
あら、三浦君。
Hey, Yakushiji.
めぐみさん
また南さん？物質はわかる？
はい
そうだ。重郎見なかった？
Nah, he vanishes, talking to his imaginary friend at Gooch's house.
いえ
そう。
She's smiling a lot.
もう帰ったのかな？
Like, I would assume she'd be sad in this moment. Maybe she is, and Mura just can't tell.
今日の夕ご飯何がいいかしらね。
Maybe from Mura's perspective, she's just really fucking nice and pleasant and happy and just a warm presence. Especially since he's completely unaware that she shot him. I don't know if she's even shot him yet. It's kind of irrelevant, to be honest. Make Hemborger.
ハンバーグはどうでしょ
Hemborger, please.
また？
Again.
ういや自分は
Oh
何でも
no. It's okay. I don't need Hemborger.
そうだな。ここのところお肉ばかりだったから。
That's men's meal.
重郎にお魚食べさせたいかな。
Fish it is.
買い物あるから行くわね。
Oh, no Hemborger. Oh, jeez. Gonna be really grouchy for the rest of the day. You know who I am. You don't have to stare. Yeah. Keep your eyes moving.
また君か。
Yeah, what of it? I'll fucking chat. I don't give a shit.
今日は南いないよ。
Oh,
部活休んで何やってんだか。
damn.
そうですか
ねえねえ、南さんと付き合ってるの？
Working on it.
どこまで進んでるのよ。
いや自分はそんな
Poor lad.
どこに行ったか分かりませんか
Hey, look, it's Shinonome not being a spy because she's fucking awful at it.
急ぎの用事らしいけど、どこにいるのかは知らないな。私知ってます。
Was it the Torii Gate?
時坂神社に行ってるみたい。
Yeah, Tokusaka Shrine.
何しに？そこまでは聞いてませんけど。
She went there with her weird alarm clock.
この時代の時坂神社か彼女と出会ったのも
Ah.
あの神社だったな
It's almost as if she teleported in. Hang on, not yet. Shinonome... Oh shit, she's actually pretty good at this, fair enough.
この彼女と
I want to try and talk to her to be like, are you fucking serious?
驚いた。神社はそのままだ。周囲の雑木林は
Yes, much less trees.
随分な様変わりだが。
It's true. So where is current Doctor Space?
夏野さんはいないな。
Hmm.
また木陰に
What trees?
隠れていたりしないかな。
Lad? 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 There we go.
見つからなかったね。
Ah.
どこにあるのかな。
Lass? Lass?
夏野さん。
I'm here, by the way.
どうしたの。
Trying to find out the secrets to time travel. Do you think you can help me out?
こんなに遅くこんなところで。
夏野さん、今のは。
Yes, what's the deal with that? I need to keep an eye on her face to know when she's been shot.
光と共に夏野さんが現れた。騎兵で時間を飛び越えた。あの光と同じだ。
Exact same.
その
そういえば、夏野さんと出会った時も
It's true.
神社で雷のような光を見た。
Weird that. Had she been going 88 miles per hour?
そうか。
Do you?
ここから行き来していたのか。
Ah.
どうしよう BJ。
Time to wipe his brain.
隠さず教えてほしい。戻りたいのです。元の時代に。
Yeah, you're not really gonna save Japan if you don't take your Sentinel with you.
そうよ。乗ってきたあれどうするの。
Good question. Very good question. Don't know. But little sister is in past, or at least I think she is. She isn't.
騎兵は後で何とかします。千尋が、妹があの後無事だったのか確かめられるなら確かめたい。
It's understandable.
そうね。 BJ お願いできる。
PJ's gonna be like, he should not go to that sector. It's a bad idea. Oh no, we're gonna do it. Okay.
頼む。
Please. Whatever. Are all three of you going? I guess. Seems like a poor idea. The sector's been overrun. Now, I don't think it's been that long since the sector is overrun, so they're probably still there.
データユニットは
Mm-hmm.
南夏野が持っていたのか。
Yep. Is that the one where you found out from where it was all your fault or something? And Yuki-chan was like,
今ので戻ったのか。
surprisingly calm and pleasant.
こんなにたやすく行き来できるとは。
Yes, except no.
すごいでしょ。
自由に時間を行き来できるなら開戦前に騎兵を送れば。
Yes, that would make a lot of sense, but no, you can't.
それは無理。タイムトラベルはきっちり。
Also, all time moves forward together. Do you see how that's strange?
40年単位でしか移動できないの。それにここより過去へは行けないみたい。
そうか。残念だ。
Yeah, well, I'm sure it's fine.
ともかく千尋を探そう。
行こう。
おそらく避難所か。
So is the place gonna be all
クラミ
rubble?
の親戚の家にいるはずだ。
would be especially fucking confusing if it was like, oh, yeah, there we go, thank you. It's pretty bad. Yeah, I wonder why.
交渉も詰め所ももぬけの殻だ。無線も誰も出ないし、どのラジオ局もやってない。一体人間はどこに行ったんだ？
Somewhere else. Yeah, it's kind of unclear where they all go when this happens. I assume they all die, but we've never actually seen a body or a skeleton.
あれ、過去で人が消えたら私の時代はどうなってしまうの？
Yeah, isn't it weird that this hasn't affected anyone in the future?
あれは
That's... Oh, that's a body. Oh, jeez. It's Tamao.
玉尾さん、一体何があったのです？
She probably got hit by an explosion of some kind. Oh, she's alive. Oh, straight up dying. Actually dying.
玉尾さん、千尋はどこですか？
千尋ちゃんは
Is... How are we seeing your flashback? He had been kidnapped by Goto. That's... Like, it's pretty clear why this is happening, but oh boy, is that a bad look.
何をするのコートさん。
You couldn't think of a better way to abduct this child? This is a terrible look.
森村先生、落ち着きなさい。
千尋ちゃんをどこへ連れて行くの？
君には申し訳ないことをした。
Do you though?
だが何も心配しなくていい。
Bye bye. So Mira's now gonna go to the future and beat Goto's head in.
君が薬をもらってた男が。玉尾さん。
And she's gone. That's even weirder.
消えた。
Do people in this reality just not leave bodies? Is it really all just data? To where?
それって宇宙人に捕まったってこと？
Yeah, you know what? That might be an easier explanation. An incorrect one, but an easier one. Probably. So universal control next to people who die and just stores them? Oh! Right, so what Universal Controllers wants to do is it wants to put everyone in storage, in hibernation, right? In like cryosleep or whatever the fuck, whilst the Deimos terraform the planet. Now, they technically don't need to do that because there's already habitable living spaces, but its chances are perhaps the areas between the sectors are completely uninhabitable, so perhaps the Deimos are supposed to terraform the entire fucking planet and then let everyone out when that's done. This planet is a backup. It's the only backup, but it's a backup planet for everyone to live on. Evidently, somewhere along the way, this has not gone according to plan, but that seems to be the gist of the idea. This hole was made for me! But wait, there's more. Oh yeah, that's gonna go down well. Keitaro Miura returned to 1945 to learn from a dying Tamao Kurabe that Shiro was abducted, which was her final message before she disappeared. How very confusing.
Chihiro.
Your little sister has been brainwashed by that horrible Goto.
千尋を連れ去ったゴーとレンや玉尾さんに薬を譲っていた男の名だ。
now that you fully understand that there is much time travel going on, despite the fact that there isn't actually any time travel going on, it makes a lot more sense to you now that yes, Goto was giving her pills and then nixed your sister and brought her here for some reason.
千尋を連れ去ったのはゴーとレンヤ。奴が1985年にいるなら
Then you're gonna have to beat his ass.
千尋を救い出さねば。
Now, I'm not sure he knows what he's in for now that a military person is coming to beat him up. I assume Mura's done some training at least, right? Unless he was just selected to be a pilot and nothing else.
時間を行き来している。
It's not his original school.
BJ は80年先の未来人だと言っていた。
Long way away.
奴は学校か。
I would assume.
何としても見つけ出し、千尋を取り返す。
Oh, this will go well. Visiting my alma mater. You gonna run into Yakashiji again? Or are we gonna be like, nah, going straight in? Nah, going straight in.
お、
三浦君
Getting Dr. Space's back up.
実はゴーとレンヤを探しに来たのですが、
Had to beat him up.
風体も人相もわからないので、
What are you talking about? You've met him twice. Actually, you met him once. One of those was a flashback, but the other one you saw him face to face. I guess you didn't know that was Goto, though.
夏野さんに特徴を教えてもらおうと。
ゴート先輩だけどあれから学校には来てないのよ。
Ah.
先生に聞いたんだけど住んでるところもわからなくて。
そうですか。それは困ったな。
That is a problem. Well, what do we do now?
ゴーとレンヤは夏野さんの先輩で、
美和子、もう部活終わったの
1900、そしてさらにと。
確か写真持ってたよね。
Aha!
ゴート先輩の隠し撮り写真。
That's not weird at all.
ごめんごめん。今持ってる？
Do you have it?
あるけど。
We need to look at it for reasons.
あ、これこれ。三浦君、ゴート先輩の写真あったよ。
Thanks, I'm gonna go beat him up. And she's like, what?
失礼。
奥に写ってる長身の人よ。
このメガネをかけた男が
そうだけど。
I've seen this dweeb before.
ありがとう美和子。
You know not what you've put into place.
夏野さん。
なんてことだ。
この男の子と。
あの交渉後の公園にいた男こそ
あいや、普通よ。
千尋をさらったゴーとレンヤだったのだ。
普通の関係。
Very normal, very casual.
そういうこと。
Casual?
違うよ。違うってば。
Anyway, I'm busy. Bye-bye. Everyone's a train wreck. There's the child who is not actually your little sister but used to be.
千尋、
Ask questions.
本当は千尋なんだろう。答えてくれ。
How about, Murmura, you stop being such a fucking coward and admit that you absorbed his sister? When you acknowledge that your little backup plan may have had consequences for other people.
これ焼け跡で拾ったけど渡しそびれてたんだ。大事なぬいぐるみだろ。
兄ちゃん。
See, that does imply that she's in there somewhere, but it is definitely a minor aspect at best.
もうなくすんじゃないぞ。
Or Murmura is putting on an act. using the knowledge that she has absorbed.
やっぱり千尋だ。無事でよかった。
Why would Murmura be so sad if she hadn't completely fucking absorbed Mura's little sister, right? There'd be no problem here at all. But she knows she's done bad. And she doesn't know how to tell Mura.
そうね。記憶が消えたわけじゃないから。
It's not true. You absorbed them.
幼い妹としてのこの心地よい依存心も今の私の一部。否定は精神構造にさまざまな無理が生じる。
千尋。
It's not the same person anymore, not even close.
どうしてしまったんだ。
元の記憶を取り戻したの。私は森村千尋。
He's gonna need more of an explanation than that.
森村。秘密にしたいとあなたが言ったのに、自分からばらしてしまったのですね。
Yeah, it was kind of necessary, I suppose.
貴様。
Go on, beat him up.
大胆な計画変更も時には必要なものよ、ゴート君。
He might punch you.
君が現れるのは計算外だった。
You might want to apologize for stealing his little sister.
ゴートレンヤ、千尋に一体何をした。その言いようは心外だな。
I don't appreciate you stealing my little sister, you little bastard.
これが彼女の元々の姿だ。最初から君の妹ではない。
And there you go.
黙れ。貴様の話など聞く気はない。
Yeah, that's the spirit.
玉緒さんの仇だ。許さんぞ。何か誤解が生じているな。千尋、兄ちゃんと一緒に行こう。
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
どこに行く気？誰もいなくなった1945年。
Yeah, that place is dead.
どこに逃げても意味などないの。このループを止めるには全システムの掌握が最優先よ。
Uh-huh.
あなたは頼りになる。三浦君はとても優秀な設計技師だった。
何の話を。
I think she's talking about Mura from fucking 2188.
いつでも千尋の味方。そう言ったわね。我々に協力して。
I don't appreciate that. Someone might be like, some people might interpret that as, ah, see, look, his little sister is still in there. I disagree. I see that as her dredging up memories that she can use against him. His little sister is fucking gone. Now, does she have good reasons for this? Yes, I believe so. But that doesn't make it moral, and it doesn't make it ethical. It doesn't mean this doesn't have ramifications and consequences. It does. By letting a version of herself wander out and be a small child and develop its own personalities and stuff, she essentially created life, and then she promptly took it back. People have said before, like, oh, they kind of meld. No, I don't see that. I do not see that at all. Especially not in this instance. She has absolutely overwritten that child. She has some of the memories, sure, but that kid is gone.
ゴート君、準備は？
できています。
そう。時間を無駄にしてすまなかったわ。急ぎましょう。
千尋。
I suppose either of you could be the slightest bit more sympathetic.
よし、玉へ。
Knock him out.
どけ。千尋は私が連れて行く。
The thing is, Goto is right, and I'm still rooting for Mura to knock him out.
彼女は命を狙われている。今の君では守れまい。
誰にそんな。
関ヶ原 A。
Oh, yeah, I suppose so, because he was tasked by, Ida for that task.
協力する気になったら
You're gonna have to go knock out Sekigahara, and then those two meet at Karabe House and go, What?
声をかけてくれ。
He looked well fucking smug.
関ヶ原、あの男も時間を行き来してここにいるのか。
The idea that Sekigahara was in 1944 is fucking wild.
玉尾さん、憲兵は行きました。
どうでした？
Yeah, because he chased, God, what's their name? Okino. He chased Okino here.
やはりキリコさんを探しています。
Yeah.
キリコちゃんがスパイだなんて。
Crazy.
その男の仲間だと思われているんですよ。彼女は巻き添えになったんだ。
Damn.
憲兵に追われる男をかくまうなんて。
Because he's clearly got protagonist energy.
あいつは同時キリコなんて名前じゃないし、この世界の人間でもない。
She's from the future.
イカれた男だ。
You're a madman. You'd better start explaining yourself.
あいつは騎兵で何をしていたんだ。この男、騎兵のことを。
Yeah, we have tons of them, lad.
やはりスパイだ。
Uh-huh.
奴が逃げるとすればゲートだ。今行けば追いつけるかもしれない。
関ヶ原さん、本当のことを教えて。私は両親の娘ではなく、
Yeah, there's a lot of that floating around, I think.
未来から連れてこられたって。
Also that.
同時キリコが言ったのか。
嘘だと思えないの。
Yeah, she kind of told the truth.
多分私、毎晩その夢を見ている。
記憶をいじられたな。
Spooky.
こんな奴の話、
He's out of his gourd.
真に受けてはダメです、玉尾さん。
He's just making shit up.
憲兵に引き渡しましょう。
Yeah, it'll be easier.
慶太郎さん、お願い。はっきりさせたいの。
慶太郎？
You know a Keitaro, don't you? A Miura, if you will.
三浦慶太郎か。貴様、なぜ私の名を。
Because we're best friends in the future where you're a robot, don't ask. It's too late, you have to ask now.
そうか、お前が。なんだと言うんだ。
Ah,
お前と一緒に戦っていた。貴様など顔も知らん。
yeah, it's a different you, don't worry about it.
今のお前じゃない。未来から来た三浦だ。未来？彼は肉体を失い、意識だけの存在だ。
It's weird, don't worry about it.
今は探査ユニットに収められてる。
では、慶太郎さんも。
君と同じだよ。
Yup, yup.
ヨタ話はもう十分だ。
This is all bullshit and you're an idiot.
常署に突き出してやる。動く。
Ah.
関ヶ原さん。
I feel like he could have just kept running.
貴様。お前の言う通り、俺はイカれてる。
I'm out of my gourd.
頭にすっかり毒が回ってな。
Bye-bye. Damn, 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 damn. My little sister. Not really. Ah, a missing memory, which we need to get to wave 5 of the second area. There's someone else who required that as well, wasn't there? We can continue with you very soon. We can continue with you. Can't continue with you. Can continue with you. Can't you? What do we need for Juro again? Yuki, which we might be able to do. You need a missing memory as well. And you need... Right. We're very close, actually, to being able to move on. We just need to do Yuki and Ryoko and Fuyusaka and maybe Juro if that is actually unlocked by what we can do here. But there's also a distinct possibility that won't be the case. We might need to get through halfway through the second area. But we're nearly there, getting back to the combat, which would be pretty cool. And most of these stories are nearly fucking done, right? Like, Gooch is at 85%, Nenji's at 87, Miura's at 75, Goto's at fuck all. Even Yakushiji and Sekigahara are at 71% each. Juro's at 77. We're getting there. Story's nearly done. We're well beyond halfway. Crazy. Well, that's all for today, friends. Thank you so much for watching. There's some pretty fun reveals in there, I suppose. The little sister angle is something we already knew about. I can't remember which story told us about that. It might have actually been Goto's. Can't remember. But, yeah. The reveal that Takamiya is Natsuno's mom is really funny. That's a very, very funny reveal. What was the thing that happened before that? There was some kind of big thing there as well. Big silly thing. It was really silly. But fun silly. I can't remember right now. My brain is such a fucking frazzled mess at the moment. I'm doing my best, but I'm getting very tired. Nevertheless, I think I'm keeping up. I'm pretty sure that Gooch is actually Natsuno's mum in the future. Natsuno's dad even in the future. Look at their hair from the back. It's exactly the fucking same. And then Gooch and Takamiya broke up because probably Gooch is an idiot, I would assume. But you never know. You never know. She might have done wrong. Who can say? Nevertheless, that's a ton of fun, and I can't wait for next time. Friends, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and special thanks to my members and patrons for supporting the channel. Your support is greatly appreciated, lads. Thank you very much, and thank you all so much for watching. Whatever happens next time, and more bullshit, I'm sure. Hope I see you there. Toodles. Goodbye.